The Red Sox and the Yankees. The Padres, well, they're relative newcomers to the major league scene, but as the franchise enters its fifth decade, a local author was inspired to pen the Padres memoirs. Steve Quiss with the Cliff Notes.
8.5, right? That's your slope.
33-year-old Nelson Papucci teaches math at Torrey Pines High School.
So you have square root of 7 times pi times square root of 14.
But recently, this lifelong Padres fan tried his hand at history. He's the author of the first book chronicling San Diego's baseball franchise.
We don't have the history of the Dodgers or the Yankees, that's true. But there's so many stories and faces and names long forgotten that have just been out there and looking for somebody to tie them all together.
Papucci went to his first game in '78. He's been going ever since. But it wasn't until 2 years ago that he gave serious consideration to taking on such a huge project.
So I sat down and started doing it primarily for fun. And the more I got into it, the more I realized how much history is really out there.
The book talks about everything from why brown was chosen as the Padres' primary color to the early days at Lane Field. It also tries to find the single greatest moment from a team that's played in 2 World Series and had maybe the game's greatest hitter on its roster for 20 years.
Certainly the best moment in my mind was after the 4th and final game of the 1998 World Series. After the final at-bat, Padre fans stayed and applauded for what seemed like an eternity.
And what Papucci found most fascinating in his research was just how close the Padres were to moving to D.C. after the '73 season.
The team was so close to moving that they actually designed new uniforms in anticipation of the move. And so you get to see a picture of Dave Freisleben with a Washington Padres jersey on.
During his summer break, Nelson will work to revise the book for its second printing, adding in Caminiti's admitted steroid use in '96. Then he hopes to translate the book into Spanish. Steve Quiss, KUSI Sports.
Book lovers, that book is available at the Q in the gift store there in the bookshop there, in the bookshop at the Q, so check it out. And one other note.